episode number 3. Today's topic discussion on health and fitness, police brutalities, excessive force, Hurricane Harvey and Irma aftermath, and motivation. Today's guest speaker, Brian Cook. Welcome to the show.
Man, thank you for having me, man. It's great to be here. Great to be here. I'm excited. How about you?
Yeah, I already know the deal. I'm super excited.
Yes, sir.
Everybody been waiting, things happen. Supposed to been had this thing, but
Yeah.
we here today.
Yeah, we here today, man. There was a few obstacles along the way, a few setbacks, but we here, man. So we're gonna get it done while we're here. We're gonna give them what they want.
Yes, indeed. So let's start with today's first topic, health and fitness. And here on Tro, we have viewers' choice questions.
Okay.
Our first, which is one person who cannot wait to ask this: what is the best workout exercise routine that will keep you in shape but not put too much stress on your body? Country Boy Collins, Lafayette, Louisiana.
Cardio. Cardio. If you can't do it, I tell this to everybody, man. If you can't do anything else, man, cardio. Stay on top of your cardio. Cardio is less strains on your body. It keeps you fit. It keeps you lean. It keeps your calories burning, and it keeps you burning fat. So cardio. Any high intensity workouts is great. Jumping jacks. You can do things such as jumping jacks, sit ups, push-ups, just basically anything that involves your own personal body weight. So, but my number one is cardio. I love cardio, man.
Nice.
Yeah. It don't have to be intense either, man. It could just be a walk around the park. It can be a few jogs. You can sprint, whatever. Just cardio. I'll say your calorie burn don't really kick in until after 20 minutes of cardio. So once your 15-minute mark has hit, then that's when your calories actually start burning. So it's cardio, man. You can do cardio. I love cardio.
All right. Now another question, maybe more like a suggestion here from Mr. Wayne Bogan from Shreveport, Louisiana. We have all these centers, Planet Fitness and others, but one white center he said which is very good to have is we should have centers called 24 Hours Fitness.
Yeah, you definitely should have 24 hours fitness. Why? Because it gives everybody a chance to actually get into the gym and exercise. There's some people who work all day, and when they get off of work, they used to be up to a point to where gym will close around 6 or 7 or 8, maybe 9 the latest. And then once that person get off at 9, they don't have nowhere else to go. I believe you get your best motivation while you inside the facilities itself. It's hard to get motivated while you at the house. It's very hard. So when you actually be to a center at an organization or whatever facility you at, it's best that you can get more motivation there. So 24/7 is more convenient to everyone, especially who works all day long. Yeah.
I'm liking this. Earlier, he asked you this. He made a comment about he was surprised to be my size. Because everybody I see, and then they joking like, man, you small. They see my wrestling video, like, man, you small. Then they see me in person, like, dude, you.
Yeah, man, it just amazed me, man, how a camera can really can't change someone, man. Because when I saw you on the camera, I said the same thing. I was like, man, he looked more lean and taller. But now you're more muscular in person. You super muscular in person. So man, bro. That's crazy though, man. You look good though, man. Definitely look good.
Hard work pays off.
Yeah.
But the only thing that I'm working on, got a little gut, like it's not horrible, it's a little muscle here. But what can I do to tone it up right here, make it more tight? It shows, but it's not where I want it.
Man, a lot of people ask that question, man. A lot of people ask that. That's my number one question, man. How do you lose belly fat, man? How do you get the abs, man? It's not, the abs are made in the kitchen, man. It's made in the kitchen, believe it or not, man. It's all about what you eat. Man. You'll be surprised when I was doing fitness competitions, man. Most of the people, man, who have shredded abs, man, I ask them, man, how do you get your abs so defined, man?
Right.
And they'll say, man, I haven't done any abs at all, man. All I did was just ate. I ate good, and that's what it really is. I found myself, the more I eat better, the more my abs show. Abs are made in the kitchen, not in the gym. It's in the kitchen. Don't get me wrong. It's good to strengthen your core, and that's what it comes from. Strengthening your core. It comes from being in the gym, but really getting your abs to show and be defined. It happens when you eat better, man.
Well, I like I like this.
Yeah.
Well, in case we don't have anything else here, but what other suggestions or you might want to give someone else who haven't quite asked a question yet? Any advice? Any
Okay,
additional
yeah, most
advice?
definitely. A lot of people ask me, man, how long does it take for you to get fit? You know, I'll say fitness doesn't have a time on it. But if I can motivate someone out there, man, I'll definitely tell them to stay consistent with the journey. Stay consistent with the journey. Don't stay looking at that scale every day. That's what most people do. They'll look at that scale, hop on that scale every day, and that'll discourage them. But you got to realize that the scale, man, the scale will lie. A lot of people say numbers don't lie. Yeah, the scale will lie. Because if you weigh 189 pounds and you hitting the gym hard and you step on that scale, then it's still 189 pounds. Believe it or not, if you're eating good and sticking with your diet and your regimen, man, you're losing things. You're gonna be losing body fat, but that scale is not going to show that. You're going to see it in your eyes, but the scale is not going to show that. So I'll definitely say to someone out there, man, stay consistent with your journey. Stay consistent. Consistency is what really take you there. If you're able to be patient and stay consistent in stay working out, man, you'll do well. So that's my motivation to those out there.
All right. Oh man, this is getting good already. Since we are focused right now, since we are focused on health and fitness, I just want to share some information. As everyone knows, it is October, Breast Cancer Month. So everyone's going through breast cancer. Like fight hard, be strong. Like I said, you're a true warrior. I don't care what I will say. We go through things with anyone who has breast cancer.
Yeah.
They're the true champions.
Yeah.
I'm a wrestler, I won my championships, but if you going through breast cancer, you are the true champion.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, them cancer survivors, man, big ups to them because, man, that's a whole nother motivation that you need. You know, it's easy to stay into the gym, you know what I'm saying? But once you get that bad report from that doctor that's saying, hey, you got cancer, you got to really find some motivation deep within, man. So I give a big shout out to those who are fighting against any breast cancer, any cancer at all, man, because that's a tough situation to be in, man.
Yes, indeed. So I just wanted to share anyone who wanted to know some information on breast cancer, have your guidelines for the early detection of breast cancer. And people are like, well, how would I know? Well, here are some facts and some information to share. Mammogram, or mammography, the American Cancer Society's most important recommendation about mammography is women age 40 and over should get annual mammograms. So if you're close to, well, it's good to have your annual physician go every year to get a checkup. But they are advising if you are 40 and up, you should get your annual mammogram. Scientific evidence is clear. More lives will be saved as women age 40 and older get mammograms every year. Even if, some people are like, well, I don't like going to the doctor. Especially, we men, we don't like going to the doctor.
No, we don't.
And believe it or not,
men,
we can get breast cancer too. We can get breast cancer too.
Yeah.
Clinical breast examination. The American Cancer Society recommends that you get a clinical breast examination by a doctor or nurse every year if you are 40 or over. For best results, the CBE should be done close to the time of your mammogram. If you're between 20 and 39, you should get CBE every 3 years, so they don't leave out people that's under. So again, it says if you are between 20 and 39, you should get a CBE every 3 years, compared to 40 and up every year. I have here, you got the power to decrease your odds of getting cancer. Pass up the smokes and alcohol. Don't use cigarettes, cigars, chewing tobacco, or any tobacco products. If you smoke now, quit. Also avoid being around people who smoke. Who needs their secondhand smoke? Who wants secondhand smoke? Really? And even when you're legally old enough to drink, avoid or at least limit how much alcohol you drink. Just a few beers, glasses of wine, or mixed drinks a week increases your chances of getting breast cancer and other cancers. And since we want to continue health, eat right, eat 5 or more servings of fruits and vegetables every day, and cut back on high-fat foods like burgers and fries. Would you like to add on to that?
Oh man, that's important. That's important, bro. Eating healthy, man. I love eating healthy, bro. I'm sorry. Anybody asks me anything concerning fitness, man, I'm going to tell you right now, start eating healthy. That's a start to it, man. So that's very important, man. And taking the service now with your vegetables, it makes it so easy now because we live in a day and time where now they have powders that you can take, even pills that you can take that'll help you get those servings in. So if you got time, you can go visit a nutrition store, or you can go to Walmart, and they even have powder supplements of vegetables that you can get. You can take a scoop of vegetables. Even they have I don't know the name of the place right now, but they even have a package that you can buy. You can open it up, put it into your water, shake it up, and then you got all the vegetables that you need that you're supposed to have daily. So that'll help. So you guys can research that also.
All right. Watch your weight. Check, like you said, check with your doctor to find out what's healthy for you and stay within that range. Exercise. Get moving. Regular physical activity may improve your odds against getting breast cancer and other cancers later in life. We're talking 30 minutes or more of aerobic activity such as walking, swimming, or biking on most days. And I see you do a lot of that.
And yeah, and that's cardio, man. That's cardio. That's why I recommend it to everybody, man. Cardio wins. Diet and cardio. I love it, man.
I told myself we would start doing a lot more walking.
Yeah, man, you need it, man. Yeah. People see when it's time for bulking season, man. A lot of people what they do is they just eat without doing cardio. And cardio actually helps build muscles. A lot of people don't know that cardio actually helps build muscles. So yeah.
Last but not least, I have here Rise from the Sun. Those rays can make your skin wrinkled and leathery, and can even lead to skin cancer. You know how we like to be in the sun? Not to say that being in the sun too long will give you cancer. However, it's going to like people like to tan their skin, and like sitting, laying down, and can't do that too long, right?
Can't do that too long, man. It'll kill them skin cells, man. It'll kill those, man. I don't like that at all, man. I need my skin cells. We good. That's why we good. We got melon skin. We don't have to worry about that.
All right. Well, this is just to give everyone. So when outside, wear sunscreen that's SPF 15 or higher. Wear sunglasses, protective clothing, hats that can shade your face and neck, and stay in the shade during the hottest part of the day. And don't use tanning beds either. Just ban the tan from now on. You'll be glad you did.
Yeah.
You're young, you're strong, and if you think you can't do anything about your chances of getting cancer, you're wrong. You've got the power every single day to make a difference in your future health. Use it. Because, a lot of people, we always say, oh, I can't get cancer. It ain't me. Nobody's safe.
You just never know, man. You just never know, man. Like a bullet. It shoots out and whoever hits. Nah, I'm just playing, y'all. Yeah.
So the new rules of breast cancer. Whether you're trying to reduce your risk, navigating treatment options, or moving on to survivor status, this is what you need to know. Alright, that concludes that first part of the topic one. We move on to our next. Now, for those watching, especially for those that are watching, just to let you know, we're going into our next topic, which is going to be police brutalities and excessive force. Now, those who are listening, this is quite different, but you won't want to go back and watch the video version. So I want to say this, ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to see is graphic and may contain profanity. Viewer discretion is advised. So let's take a look.
Hey, Katie, stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Get on your stomach. Get on your stomach.
Stop
Get on your
resisting.
stomach. Get on your stomach. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Just stop.
Put your hands behind your back.
Stop. I got you.
Stop, Katie. Stop,
Stop
Katie.
resisting, Katie. Stop resisting. Stop resisting,
Put your hands
Katie.
behind your back.
Put your hands behind your
Let it
back,
go. I'm gonna
Katie.
shoot you. Let it go. I'm gonna shoot you.
No,
Let
please,
it go. I'm gonna
don't shoot
you.
him.
Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back, Katie. Stop it
Put your
now.
hands behind your back.
I am
Put
trying.
your hands behind your back.
What did I do? What What did I do? God, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do wrong? What did I do?
Now, for those of you that may have seen this video, there's a police officer beating this homeless woman. Have you seen that? He's just beating her senseless, and people have the nerve to say that, you know how people always say, well, she probably got what she deserved. No human being deserved to get beat like she did. And she's like, what did I do? What did I do? And people got other people out there that always come to, well, if she sits still, she won't have to worry about that. Let me beat you with a light stick and tell me you gonna sit still. You gonna sit still.
Sit still and take this butt whooping, right?
Right.
That's hard to do.
Right.
Even when I was a kid, it was hard for me to sit still when my mom beat my butt.
Exactly.
I ran around the house.
Exactly. Your body reacted to that beating, right?
Most definitely.
Some people have the nerve. Well, she, sit still. She wouldn't worry about this. She decided to stop resisting. Then a dude that's screaming, "Stop resisting, Katie! Stop resisting!" It's not resisting when you're getting beat like a dog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When dealing with situations like that, I'm gonna assume that you want my opinion concerning that. When dealing with situations like that, man, as an officer, for me, just working in the field, because I'm an experienced officer myself. Certain situations, man, you got to learn how to dissolve the situation. Most of the situations, an officer can dissolve a situation with his mouth, and it teaches that in the academy. Interpersonal communication skills. That's the number one subject we begin when we start in our training, in our law enforcement training, how to communicate with people. And I'm assuming that the reason why that made that the number one topic, because that's very important. Us as officers, if we can be able to talk more, talk situations out, that will definitely cease or decrease a lot of the violent situations. And we can just learn to talk more and be more patient. So what happens is that we become impatient, and we're very prideful when it comes to that, and we believe that as officers, because we have the badge on, that means that I say what I say and I mean what I say, and you don't have no say so in what I say. You know what I mean? But if we can just learn how to be more patient and use more interpersonal communication skills, man, that'll go a long way, and that would help. That would help. I guarantee you that would decrease some of the violent situations that occur in police brutality. Now, I do believe that beating any older or elder person, unless they have any form of threat to you, such as a weapon or something like that, then you have to, by all means, you have to do what you have to do to protect yourself. But if you, a young officer, and you encounter an older female woman, I would suggest, I would recommend for you to use a non-lethal weapon.
Exactly. And I'm glad that you say that, because you see clearly this lady is thin. She's not huge like us.
Yeah.
She's like, come on, she weighs probably 100 pounds.
Yeah, man.
He felt a threat to this. He felt like she threatened that. What kind of crap is that?
Man, yeah. It's just that sometimes we become so gun-ho, man. When you out in the field, man, it's just so much that runs through your mind, man. And most of the times is, let's see who can we lock up today. And that becomes like a trend in law enforcement, man.
Right.
We want to build our reputation. We want to fight for that promotion. We want to make the most arresting departments. We want to do this. We want to be better than the next officer, and that can get us in a lot of trouble. But that's what's said right now. Many officers who are currently working right now, they're not going to say anything about that. But as an officer in the uniform, you want to do the best you can. And sometimes doing the best can get us, the best that we can get us in trouble. Because we form our own opinions, we do our own thing. And most of the things that we do is not within the department policies.
Exactly. And I'm glad you said that. From a former officer yourself, you were making a very valid point.
Yeah.
Because, people always say, well, you should be a police officer. To be honest, my honest opinion, and I tell people this is my answer every single time, I'd rather be a sheriff than a police officer, because I have more respect for sheriffs than I do officers. And truth be told, Calipari sheriff's officers do not like Shreveport Police Department. They don't. They don't, and that's a fact.
I'll definitely say this. I don't want to say. I don't want to make it seem like the police officers are bad. They're bad individuals because they're not. They're really not in bad situations. I mean, not bad individuals. But I wish that most of the officers would make better decisions.
Right.
You know, when it
They
comes
make
to
it hard for
yeah.
everyone else.
Yeah.
Because if people like me, don't get me wrong, not all of them are the same. You have good officers
Yeah,
out there.
definitely.
But for someone that has been through it so many times, they don't even want to give them a chance. They don't want anything to do with them.
Yeah.
I've been lied on. I've been harassed.
Mhm.
Oh, I had my share. I've had my share, and I don't have a record whatsoever. But I've had my share when the same officer don't get me wrong. People say me and my brother look alike. That may be true. However, unless it's a miracle that I grow my hair back one day and be shaved the next day, unless I've got some magical powers. Come on, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah. It's tough situations, man. It's just tough, man. It's tough, and a lot of people, man. Most people they form their opinion, but I can form my opinion from being on both sides, being a civilian and being a law enforcement officer. So I know the stress that an officer can get. You know, the fear of not knowing when you're gonna make it home or not. You just everybody becomes questionable once you put on your form. Once you put that gun on, everybody becomes questionable because you don't know where the next you know violent situation is gonna come from, or you know, that you're gonna have to pull out your weapon and fire a shot or two. You don't know where that's gonna come from, so you're playing the caution field, but then we can be overcautious sometimes. You know, in reasonable situations where you can just talk it out. You know what I mean? So
You don't necessarily always have to be. Like I said, you don't have to always use force.
yeah.
No, people always say, well, you should get upset. You will be upset too if you're being accused of doing something that you're not even doing.
Yeah.
Like, how do you handle that? Like, the police officer, like, they want you. It's like they looking for you to, to do something to you. Why? Do your job.
Yeah. We're taught as law enforcement officers to use the amount of force that we have to use in order to subdue a suspect or to apprehend a suspect or whatever. We use that. We have to go a level above that person.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're trained to do. Go a level above what it is to stop that threat. But beating a woman, or older woman, I would say that was a little above the use of force. However, there's ways around it, and that's why you see most of the cops they've been set free because there are ways around it, and those ways are within the policies and the procedures within that department. And that's where most of us feel that we wonder how did they get off that case, or how did they got found not guilty. But that's because although the situation was bad and wrongful, it's still within their policies and procedures. You see what I'm saying? So you can't, if the state has approved those policies and procedures for that specific department, then the state cannot defend that friend of mine who actually just came back from Houston, and he said that they're actually recovering pretty good. You know, everything looking brand new down here.
Oh wow!
So yeah,
that was pretty fast, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely what he's telling me.
Cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting on to our final topic, motivation. And I'm pretty sure you hear quite a lot of motivation from our very own. And the video you shared a few weeks ago, and I needed to hear that. And I'll tell you, I needed to hear that.
Oh, which one?
The one you mentioned. Cause I told you about my dreams for the rest of the day, and you said, "My I'll just do it."
Yeah.
And you said, if I need any assistance,
Man, I think a lot of people, man. I think on that topic, I was talking about basically dreaming is only the first step of it. You know, and that's so true, man, because, you know, I can sit at my house all day long and just dream, you know, just dream about certain situations, which I have before, you know, but if a dream doesn't go as far as it can unless you make it go far. You know what I mean? So you have to actually put in the work to allow your dream to be successful. You have to actually act on your dream and to allow it to become a reality. And until you do that, it's just gonna remain a dream.
All right.
You know, I heard my favorite actor, man, he'd say dreams, Denzel Washington, he'll say dreams without goals are just dreams.
I like that.
That will ultimately lead to disappointment.
Right, you're gonna have your ups and downs like that. I tell people, a lot of people, I've had more respect. People respect me more ever since, you know, I pursued my dream on learn, you know, continue furthering my dream on making my way to the WWE. And I tell people, you know, people laugh at me, but they're not laughing now because I tell you this, not very few people I know can say that they went to New York. I have seen it all. I have walked the Brooklyn Bridge. I got to see New York, and not many people can say that. And I'll tell you, since that, it has changed me. I have been a different person. Not many people can say that they got the chance to get in the ring and start training and start pursuing a dream.
Yeah. Man, I can definitely say, man, I haven't been to New York yet. So I definitely can't say it myself. You know what I mean? So that's such an honor, you know, to even be able to travel there. I haven't been there. I will sometime soon, but I haven't been there myself, man. But following your dreams, man, that's so important, man. I'm so passionate about it.
Like,
I'm so passionate about, man, individuals following their dreams, living their dreams.
The song itself, it is just how he said, the lights, man, like I said, it's a part, man, it's just a dollar about it, man. It changed me. People don't know what they did to me. And I left with respect, and I guarantee you I will be going back to get some more training, even though there are places here closer that I can train in, which I will in the months to come. But I do want to go back to New York and get back in that ring one more time. Believe that.
Hey, man, definitely go. Definitely go, man. No doubt about it, bro. Go ahead and go, man, until you make it. You know, that's the number one thing I tell people: grind until you make it. You just gotta do what you gotta do until you get to where you want. You know what I mean?
You just summed it up right there.
Keep pushing it.
Keep pushing it. Matter of fact, one of the greatest man that said it. He couldn't say it no better. Keep pushing, keep moving. Let's, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look.
This is the most important and crucial period of your lives, for what you do now and what you decide now at this age may well determine which way your life shall go. And the question is whether you have a proper, a solid, and a sound blueprint. And I want to suggest some of the things that should be in your life's blueprint. Number one in your life's blueprint should be a deep belief in your own dignity, your own worth, and your own somebodyness. Don't allow anybody to make you feel that you are nobody. Always feel that you count. Always feel that you have worth. And always feel that your life has ultimate significance. Secondly, in your life's blueprint, you must have, as a basic principle, the determination to achieve excellence in your various fields of endeavor. You're going to be deciding as the days and the years unfold what you will do in life, what your life's work will be. Once you discover what it will be, set out to do it, and to do it well. Be a bush if you can't be a tree. If you can't be a highway, just be a trail. If you can't be the sun, be a star. For it isn't by size that you win or you fail. Be the best of whatever you are. Finally, in your life's blueprint must be a commitment to the eternal principles of beauty, love, and justice. Well, life for none of us has been a crystal stair, but we must keep moving we must keep going. If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl, but by all means, keep moving.
Thank you for having me here, man. I really appreciate that, man. I really enjoyed myself here on the show. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about motivating each other concerning your dreams. I definitely motivate everybody and inspire you guys to go and follow your dreams. That's very important. If you don't do it for anyone else, do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. Keep pushing and keep grinding.
Well, like you said, the king said it himself, keep moving, move forward.
Yes, sir.
And
Always.
through hard times, through bad times, keep moving forward.
Yeah.
So before we close, is there any more advice, any more than anything you want to say to the viewers and ones that's listening now?
Yeah, sure. My name is Brian Cooks, you guys. So you guys follow me on Instagram. At the Brian Cooks, at the Brian Cooks is spelled out. The @ symbol TheBriancooks. You can follow me on Facebook also at Brian Cooks. You can just type that in and you'll see me there. So thank you guys for tuning in and allowing me to be here. TRO, I really appreciate it and really enjoyed myself here.
All right. Well, it is tradition that during the closing, always close it out with prayer, because without God, nothing's impossible. I don't care what you say, it's not possible. It's not possible. You cannot leave him out of anything you do. So we're going to close out the prayer. Well, I'm going to start us out, and would you mind closing us after that? So start us off, and you take it from there. Lord, we thank you for this day, Lord. Just thank you for allowing the viewers and listeners for watching, Lord, to get the information that they needed to hear, Lord. And if anyone that it was meant for, Lord, just let them know that this message was just for them and no one else, Lord. And those ones that it was for, let them know that they needed this motivation because they needed someone to lean on. And of all people that we can lean on, it is you guys, because there's nothing too difficult or hard for you, Lord. Lord, we just ask that if we have any health problems, Lord, we just ask that you give us the strength to take care of ourselves, take better care of ourselves, Lord. Lord, we just ask that you just continue to strengthen us, Lord. And I just ask that you continue letting this be a blessing to the viewers, Lord. Will you take us home?
God, as we come to a close, God, we ask that you bless those, Lord God, who are listening and those who are watching right now, God, that they may receive a blessing, Lord God, that they don't have too much room to receive, God. God, we ask that you open up a window, Lord God, and pour them out of a blessing, Lord God. So, God, we're going to trust and believe that you're going to do that, Lord God. God, you said if we delight ourselves in you, you'll give us the desires of our heart, Lord God. So, God, as we delight ourselves, Lord God, we ask that you continually guide us, give us the strength, Lord God, give us the favor that we need, Lord God, and most of all, give us the faith, Lord God, that we need, Lord God, just the size of the mustard seed you will say. So, God, Lord God, we ask, Lord God, that you'll do this, Lord God, and we'll forever give your name the glory and the praise. In your name, amen.
Amen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is our show for today. The next episode, we have another special guest. We're going to be talking about art and music, poetry, and several other topics. We're going to be bringing in Mr. Mario Fidelity. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us.